Welcome back, fam. I'm Dave Banter, and this is the unboxing of the Poseidon M60. We have so much to go over, but I had to start off with this to show y'all what comes in the box. So let's get right into it.
Baby, you special. I can't wait it out tonight. Yeah, can't believe it's so. Yeah, 20 nights been so. Baba don't lose composure. Yeah, girl, my champion lover.
First, you're gonna get this paperwork. User guide, it's gonna help you out. If you wanna mount the soundbar, here's the brackets and the screws. Your one and only power supply. This connects to the soundbar, the only one. HDMI cable, you're gonna need this to connect to your TV. And this is the remote, a well laid out, well thought out remote. And on the back here, it has a code on the back. You can scan that and get additional information. But let me tell you, fam, the way this is laid out, very nice, very detailed. It's hard to go wrong. Should be very easy to control your soundbar. However, speaking of control, it also has an app. And this app will let you customize the sound of your soundbar in so many ways. It's absolutely unreal. EQ, there's a default EQ, there's a custom EQ. Fam, if you get into the custom EQ, there's so many different things you can do. Looking at the default, you have your bass, mid, your treble, just everything is accessible. One important thing you definitely need to look at is the firmware. You can check it from here, and if it's out of date, guess what? You can update it. So they have you covered on everything you need when you use the app. After you unwrap each side of the soundbar, you're gonna see these teeth and grooves. So this soundbar, you have to twist it together. That's an Ultimea thing. And see that little chip inside there? I'm pointing at it. That is how it reads all the information. Taking a look at the right side, you're gonna have 3 drivers on the right side, okay? Dolby Atmos, HDMI, it's a plastic build, and you have 4 silicone feet there. Now looking at the other side of the soundbar, this will be the left side. You're gonna have all your menu buttons right here. Bluetooth button, they gave you that. Ultimea branding. 2 drivers right there. 4 more silicone feet. And yes, they gave you some ventilation here. On the back side, HDMI, optical, USB, subwoofer port, and power port. Now we need to twist each side together to make one soundbar. So the left side here, you're gonna find the grooves just like that, and twist. We're all done. It's all put together. And a quick look at the back, now that it's all put together, where my fingers are, that's where your mounting slots are to mount this soundbar. The subwoofer, let's take a look at it. Here's the front of it, and it's nice and clean. The sides are clean as well. Now the top is where it says Ultimea, as you can see right there. Ultimea at the top here. The back of it is your bass port, and you see this cable, it's stationary, so you can't take it off. I know some people probably won't like that, but it is a stationary cable. It's obviously not wireless because it has this wire with this RCA on it here. This is about 6.5 feet of cable. Something else you don't notice is a power port. So this is a passive subwoofer, not an active, okay? So it's no power cable for the subwoofer, but on the bottom here, that is a 5.25 inch woofer, and you have 4 feet. They're plastic, but they have a little silicone on them. So when you sit it on your floor, it's gonna give you a little space. And if you have carpet, you might not see this space, but the space is still gonna be there. So a very compact subwoofer for the Poseidon M60. And the connections, HDMI and optical port are great choices. Also the white RCA is to the subwoofer. Just remember HDMI for best results. I have some sound test samples because I know you definitely wanna hear how this soundbar sounds. Let's check them out.
guys. Big jab.
40 deep, already know it's me, so what you asking for? Shorty bad and I just bought a bag and I ain't asking for it. She just bragging, I just send the jet that made back out the port. We be fly, we be cashing out, don't keep me company. Shorty bad, so I'm a good. Got diamonds on her teeth, treat her good, she know I'm a boss, I'ma keep it P. Brody told, you just pick a side, get her out of shit. Feel the pressure when it come, with my heart on my sleeve. I can never ever fold, mama praying for a G.
So y'all heard the sound test. Now I gotta tell y'all where I think this soundbar will perform best and who is it for. So the where first. In medium to smaller rooms, and let's break that down. The reason why is 340 watts of peak power. The frequency range is 45 to 18 kilohertz, so all that sounds good. It definitely gets really loud. Now it's Dolby Atmos, so it's creating that surround, okay? Not Dolby Digital. So you got your left surround, your right surround, and it's gonna make the sound fuller, okay? Fuller, that's what it's gonna do. So I'm not trying to sell you on something that's not true. It's just gonna make it sound fuller. That is it. And it definitely does that quite well. It's gonna sound very full in your room when you turn it up. Again, medium to small rooms. This is going to shine. Some of you might not be too thrilled about the subwoofer. It's not the hardest hitting sub, obviously. It's under a 6-inch, but it does give enough thump, again, for a medium to small room. So if you're in an apartment, you might be able to get by. Now, if you have a really large space, it's probably gonna swallow up that subwoofer. So again, medium to small. Oh, here's a fun fact. Because the LED display is so small, E's are also M's, and M's can be E's. Check it out. When I hit mute, it looks like it's EUTE, right? That first E looking thing is an M. And it's only like that because the LED display is too small for an M. So M's can be E's and E's can be M's, but only at the beginning of the word. For the money, hands down, this is what, under $200, or maybe a little over sometimes, but I'm gonna just say under $200. You're not gonna find anything with this much value for that price and under. It's gonna be very, very hard. Also, it's still a 3.1. Yes, it's a 5.1, but you also got to think it's a 3.1 as well. So you're going to get that center channel for clear dialogue. And let me tell you, it definitely delivers on that. 5.4 Bluetooth with this soundbar. So if you want to connect with your phone or any other device, you can do that. Obviously, we mentioned app control. There are so many good things about this soundbar that just makes it so practical for the average user, okay? So if you want to scale up your sound on your TV, maybe it's just okay, but you want to step it up a notch, this would definitely be a great choice. Now, if you're looking for that big theater home sound, then you may want to look at some of their other models that they offer. But until next time, fam, I'm Dave Banter. This is the Ultimea Poseidon M60. We out.